Hello students, in the last videos I have explained about the process of evaluation of line integral when the equation of the curve is given in the form of x is equal to phi of y or y is equal to psi of y, and the parametric form of the curve x is equal to phi of t, y is equal to psi of t, or equation of circle in the form of x square plus y square equal to a square, or which can also be expressed as mod z equal to r. So in this lecture I am going to explain the problems that are related to evaluation of line integral when the curve C is traced along the path from origin to real axis and then to a line parallel to imaginary axis, or the evaluation of line integral when the path is traversed along the imaginary axis and then a line parallel to real axis. So in these either of the two path traverses, how we are going to evaluate the line integral, that we are going to understand from this video. So in that regard, here we will consider one problem. Evaluate integral 0 to 3 plus I z square dz along the path the real axis to 3 and then vertically to 3 plus I. So to evaluate this integral, we first write z as x plus iy, dz as dx plus idy, and we simplify the given integral 0 to 3 plus I z square dz in terms of x and y variables. So the steps can be seen here. So I is this integral given to us. So writing z equal to x plus iy and dz equals to dx plus idy, and simplifying that we get this expression. Now according to given path to evaluate the line integral, we have to trace the path real axis to 3 and 3 to vertically 3 plus I, so that from equation 1 we can write the integral as two paths along O to A horizontally from origin to the point 3 comma 0 on x axis, and then from A to B the point 3 plus I, which can be written in the coordinate form as 3 comma 1. So the evaluation of line integral will be written in the form of I is equals to integral OA z square dz plus AB z square dz. So along the path OA, which is horizontal path O to A, where O is origin 0 comma 0, A is the point 3 comma 0, so one can observe that x varies from 0 to 3 and y value is same, here 0, here also 0, which is the x axis, so y equal to 0. On that consideration dy value will be 0. So using this information y0 dy0 along with variable x limits 0 to 3, we can have the integral value along the path O to A given by this expression x square minus y square, y is 0, so this will be 0, dx minus 2xy, that is 0, dy is also 0, plus I times of x square minus y, which is 0 square, into dy, that is 0, plus 2xy, y value 0, dx. So using this one we get integral of 0 to 3 x square dx. Evaluating the integral, the value comes out to be 9. Now along AB, which is the vertical line from A 3 comma 0 to B 3 comma 2. So along this line you can observe that here x coordinate 3, here also x coordinate 3. So x is equal to 3 is fixed, and value of y here 0, here it is 2. So y varies from 0 to 2. Keeping in his mind, sorry, it is 0 comma 1. So it is y varies from 0 to 1. So using this one we can have that y equal to integral 0 to 1 x value 3. So 3 square minus y square dx is 0, 2x x is equal to 3 y dy plus I times of x is equal to 3 square minus y square dy plus 2x x is equal to 3 y into dx is 0. So simplifying this expression we get minus 3 plus 26 by 3 times of I. So from equation 3 and equation 4 the integral of given value is written as I is equals to 9 plus along OA plus along AB minus 3 plus 26 by 3 I. So simplifying this we get 6 plus 26 by 3 I. Now here we have another problem where evaluate integral 0 to 1 plus I x minus y plus I x square dz along the real axis z equal to 0 to z equal to 1, and then along a line parallel to imaginary axis from z equal to 1 to z equal to 1 plus I. And the same integral has to be evaluated along the imaginary axis from z equal to 0 to z equal to I, and then along a line parallel to real axis from z equal to I to z equal to 1 plus I. So for evaluation of this first part we should simplify our integral f of z dz by writing dz equals to dx plus I dy. So you can see that the simplification will be written as integral 0 to 1 plus I x minus y times of dx minus x square dy plus I times of x minus y dy plus x square into dx. Now according to our given problem z equal to 0 to z equal to 1 along real axis, and then along a line parallel to imaginary axis from z equal to 1 to z equal to 1 plus I. So that can be seen here in the diagram. You can z equal to 0 to z equal to 1, and then from z equal to 1 to z equal to 1 plus I. So our integral will be written as the sum of two integrals. So we have to evaluate integral along OA and we have to evaluate integral along AB. So along OA when you are evaluating, the value of y is 0 as we discussed in the previous problem, and x varies from 0 to 1. So for this y equal to 0 dy is also 0. So employing these information in the integral we can see that the integral can be evaluated and resulted as 1 by 2 plus I by 3. Now along AB, the vertical line from A to B, you can see that x is equal to here 1, here x is equal to 1. So x equal to 1 is fixed and dx will become 0. Y varies from 0 to 1. So making use of this information along AB, the integral can be simplified and written in terms of y values only with respect to x value 1 dx is equal to 0. So simplifying this integral, we will see that the value comes out to be minus 1 plus I by 2. So adding the first integral and second integral, that gives the integral value of the given problem. When it is traced along the path from real axis to 1 and vertically from 1 to a line parallel to imaginary axis. Now coming to the second case where the problem is given as you are moving from z equal to 0 to z equal to I along the imaginary axis, and then a line parallel to x axis, that is real axis. So in this case again our problem can be written as I is equal to sum of two integrals. One is along OC and next along CD. So using the information as we did in the previous case along OC, here you can observe that this is the imaginary axis, y axis, so x is equal to 0. So corresponding dx will be 0, and here y varies from 0 to y is equal to 1. So using this information the integral can be written like this along OC and can be simplified by taking I times of y equal to 0 to 1, 0 minus y dy, whose evaluation gives minus I by 2. Next, moving along CD, that is horizontally parallel to x-axis. So at C 0 comma 1, D 1 comma 1, y value here and here is same 1. So y equal to 1 fixed, dy will become 0. So x varies from 0 to 1. You can observe here x is initially 0, here x is finally 1. So using this information along CD and writing the value of y is equal to 1 and dy is equal to 0, this we can be obtained. Now further integration of this x is equal to 0 to 1, after simplifying this expression we get this, and you can see that the value comes out to be minus 1 by 2 plus I by 3. So adding the value along OC and along CD, the value minus 1 by 2 plus I by 3, one can see that the total integral of the given problem is equal to minus I by 2 minus 1 by 2 plus I by 3. So you can see here that minus 1 by 2 is the real part which is taken out. Here I by 3 minus I by 2, which gives you the value minus of 1 by 2 plus I by 6. So likewise we can evaluate the line integral when the path or the equation of curve is traced along a line parallel to or a line along x-axis and then moving vertically parallel to imaginary axis, or along a line that is imaginary axis and then parallel to real axis. I think you understood this lecture. We can see the last type, that when the curve is equation of line joining the 2 points. So here I am going to discuss another type, that is type 5, when the equation of line joining the points is given. So in that case we have to find the equation of the curve by using this line segment formula, y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. So here I am taking one simple problem. Evaluate integral 0 to 1 plus I x square minus I by dz along the straight line joining the points 0 comma 0 to 1 comma 1. So as usual we first simplify given integral I completely in terms of x and y with dx and dy. Now if you look at the given curve, that is the straight line joining the point 0 comma 0 1 comma 1, so we need to calculate the equation of the curve C by the formula y minus y1 equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 times of x minus x1. So using that x1 value, y1 value as 0 comma 0, x2 y2 value 1 comma 1, we can see that the equation of the curve comes out to be y is equal to x. So when y equal to x, derivative of y will become dx. Substituting this information to in equation 1 and seeing this simplification, we get the integral value as 5 by 6 minus I by 6. So here you can see one more problem where evaluation of integral c z bar dz, where c is the line segment joining 1 comma 1 2 comma 4. So here we evaluate this problem in the similar manner what we did here previously. So here again we write z is equal to x plus iy, so conjugate of z become x minus iy, dz is equal to dx plus idy. Simplifying that expression we get an equation involving sn y and dx dy. So again here the curve C is the straight line from 1 comma 1 to 2 comma 4. So you can see the diagram beside this one. So we are finding the equation of line by substituting x1 y1 as 1 comma 1, x2 y2 as 2 comma 4 in this formula. So we can see that the value of y comes out to be 3x minus 2 and the derivative of y will become 3 times of dx. Now write every value of y as 3x minus 2 and dy as 3 dx in equation 2, in equation 1. From equation 2, this value can be written like integral x is equal to 1 to 2. So x dx plus y value is replaced by 3x minus 2 and 3 dx plus I times of x into 3 dx minus of 3x minus 2 dx. So you can simplify this integral integrand in terms of x only, and proper integration formulas is applied to get the value of the integral as 9 plus 2a. And you can see here one more problem where evaluate integral of 1 minus I to 2 plus I 2x plus 1 plus iy dz along the line joining 1 minus I to 2 plus I. Here the problem was given of like joining the points 1 minus I to 2 plus I. Here the line joining is not given in terms of order pairs, but they were given in the form of complex number a plus ib c plus id. So you just rewrite this 1 minus I as 1 comma minus 1, this 2 plus I as 2 comma 1, and find the equation of the line joining this 1 comma minus 1 and 2 comma 1. So here this is the basic steps that we followed in the previous problems also. So first we are simplifying all these basic steps, and now coming to the equation of curve, that is 1 minus I to 2 plus I joining will become 1 comma minus 1 to 2 comma 1. So finding the equation of the line, which comes out to be y is equal to 2x minus 3 dy is equal to 2 dx. So employing all these values in the integral I and choosing the proper limits for x, because we are interpreting y value in terms of x, so it is necessary to express the limits in terms of x only. So x is equal to 1 here, and finally x is equal to 2. So taking x limits from 1 to 2 and simplifying this expression, one can see that the answer will be equal to 4 plus 8i, 4 plus 8i. So likewise we can evaluate the line integral in these different paths. I hope you all understood these concepts betterly on evaluation of line integral. In the next video we will see the most important result of complex analysis, that is Cauchy's theorem. I hope that you understood. Thank you very much.